Okay, good morning. I'm trying out Full Self-Driving Beta 10.3.1 again. It's a Sunday morning. I hope there's not a lot of traffic, and I'm just going to the grocery store near my neighborhood. Let's see how it does. We're starting out on a residential street with no center line. We've got to go by this truck and trailer parked on the side of the road right before the stop sign. And there is poor visibility to the left. But there are no cars coming, so I'm going to let it go. Turn right here. Speed limit is 35 miles an hour. I just have a 5 mile an hour offset, so I'm going to see how it does on that. If I feel unsafe, I will dial it down. Just a reminder, Full Self-Driving Beta is not a completely autonomous driving system. I have to keep my hands on the wheel and my eyes on the road and be ready to take over at a moment's notice. Got a jogger on the sidewalk. Didn't seem to affect it. I didn't notice if the jogger showed up in the visualization here. Approaching a stoplight around a curve that's green, so we're proceeding through it. We're beside a school, which in the morning and afternoon of school days is 25 miles an hour, but it didn't read the sign and slow down today. It is a weekend morning. A lot of shadows on the road. I wonder if there was a little bit of a slowdown there. I wonder if that was because of the shadows. I was about to say that before the slowdown. Up here, we're going to have to get in the right-hand lane and take a right, and there is a no right on red sign usually, although not today. If it's lit up, it's no right on red. Now we've got a yellow arrow. Let's see if it goes. It is going on the yellow arrow, sort of, but I had to give it a little push on the accelerator to get it to finish the turn. I think it got confused. That car was awful close to our line, or we were awful close to it. Now we seem to be in the center of the lane and well past it, and it has moved over. Now it's hugging the yellow line the other way. One thing I've noticed since having a car with lane centering is that most people, including myself when I'm not using lane centering, don't drive in the center of their lane. They drift to one side or the other, especially if they're passing someone, and go cheat to the other side of the lane. Now the car behind me is hugging the white line between the lanes, so I imagine their car is not lane centering automatically. We did need to get in this left-hand lane because we'll be turning left into the shopping center where the grocery store is. There's a little bit of traffic this morning, but not a lot, not like there is on this road during rush hour. So far I haven't disengaged, but I also have a very light touch on the steering wheel. That's why you saw it remind me to apply some pressure to the steering wheel. The speed limit here is 40, so we've been doing, looks like 44 most of the way here. Got another flashing yellow arrow. Looks like we're going to turn left. Nope, we're going to go straight and turn left into the parking lot. Right up here, unprotected left. Oh, we're going to go all the way to the back of the parking lot and take the light, which is also an unprotected left with a flashing yellow. A little quick, it corrected, and I held onto the steering wheel too long, and it disengaged. And rather than re-engage it for that unprotected left, I'm just going to go on into the grocery store parking lot. We'll see how it does on the drive back. Bye for now. Okay, heading home from the grocery store. Let's engage full self-driving. We've got a... oh, we go. It doesn't want to go, so I'm going to give it gas. force it to go because we were wide open, no cars coming. Now it's going to go ahead and get in the left lane. Oh, I disengaged. All right, I wasn't expecting it to turn left here, but it wants to go through the neighborhood even though it wanted to come the main road. This should be interesting. I'm going to go ahead and get in the right lane just out of habit and re-engage. Slowing down a little bit here. I bet that's for all the shadows from this kind of morning sun. Now we're up to speed. We should be turning in 1/10 of a mile. There's nobody coming up too close behind us yet. I'll let it turn. Cross the yellow lines there just a little bit, and then we're going to run out of street sign, lane markings in the neighborhood here, and also coming up on a speed bump, which it's not visualizing, but it did slow down to 18 miles an hour for, which is good. Kind of taking our half of the road out of the middle here, but there's nobody behind us and nobody coming, so it nagged me to show that I'm still paying attention and awake. Going around these two cars, and again slowing down from 30 to 19 for that speed bump. That's good. I haven't had full self-driving long, just a couple of days, not even 2 days, and previous versions apparently people said did not slow down for speed bumps at all. Now this is interesting. We've got to go around the car, and we've got a car coming, and we're at a stop sign. Apparently it's going to thread the needle here. It didn't seem too unsafe. Kind of like a real human driver, being assertive. Slowing down to 19 again for another speed bump. Got a car approaching, and I've got a jogger on the other side of the road, so it shouldn't matter. I'm prepared to take over if it veers. Now I've got a family with bicycles and a car. Family with bicycles is on the sidewalk. There's a car backing out there waiting for me. I'm slowing down again for the speed bump, taking the correct fork to get to my part of the neighborhood. Got a car coming up here. Seem to be giving it plenty of room on this wide street, and we're not slowing down for that speed bump. Whoa, it missed it. So I hit the brake at the last minute so it wouldn't be such a big bump. Let's see if I can re-engage. I'm just going to dial the speed up to 25 because I've got a lot of speed bumps slash shadows up here, and I'm cresting a hill, so it's kind of blind. I've got cars on either side up there, and a car coming. Needs to get over. It's getting over a little bit, but not much. Now it's going to thread the needle between these two cars parked on either side of the street. Not bad. It slowed down for the speed bump. We've got one more stop sign and then another stop sign to turn onto my street. Let's see how it does here. It's a four-way stop, this one, and then the other one we have the right of way. Putting on its blinker. It's coming up to the line. It should say creeping for visibility, but nope, it's just going for it. Luckily, this is a very not busy neighborhood, although there's a car coming. You're probably wondering why I'm taking so much of the road. I'm going to disengage because look, there's a car coming there. All right, thank you very much. It was not bad.